From devil jumps to ant-filled gloves, there are strange traditions around the world that will make your jaw drop. Welcome to the world Unscripted, where we explore the most fascinating and unbelievable cultures on Earth. So buckle up, because today, we're diving into 10 strange traditions you won't believe still exist. At number 6, we have the bride kidnapping, Kyrgyzstan. Have you ever heard of a wedding that begins with a kidnapping? In Kyrgyzstan, a Central Asian country surrounded by mountains and beautiful lakes, there exists a centuries-old tradition known as Ala Kachuu, which literally means grab and run. It's a practice where a man abducts the woman he wants to marry, sometimes with her consent, but often without it. Today, it's one of the most controversial traditions still practiced in the modern world. Bride kidnapping has deep roots in Kyrgyz history. In ancient times, it was believed that if a man couldn't afford a bride price or dowry, he could simply take his bride by force, and her family would later accept it to avoid shame. Traditionally, it was seen as a way to prove strength or desire. But over time, what may have started as rare or symbolic has turned into a practice that many women now fear. In most cases today, a man, sometimes with the help of friends, kidnaps a woman and takes her to his family home. There, older women from his family try to persuade the girl to accept marriage by putting a white scarf on her head, symbolizing her new role as a bride. The kidnapping is often sudden. A girl might be walking home, leaving school, or even attending an event when she's pulled into a car and taken away. Once inside the groom's home, she's usually kept there for hours, sometimes days. Her own family is then contacted, and immense pressure begins. Family honor, community expectations, and social stigma all push her toward agreeing to the marriage. In rural areas, refusal is seen as shameful, and many girls give in just to protect their family's reputation. What's surprising is that bride kidnapping is illegal in Kyrgyzstan. Since 2013, it's been punishable by up to 10 years in prison. However, enforcement is weak. Many police officers treat it as a family matter or a local custom. According to some reports, 1 in 3 marriages in Kyrgyzstan begins with a form of abduction. Some defenders of the practice claim it's part of tradition and that women eventually fall in love with their kidnappers, but countless victims and activists disagree. For them, Ala Kachuu is not romance, it's trauma. The emotional and psychological impact on kidnapped brides is profound. Many young women face depression, isolation, and even suicide after being forced into marriage. Those who try to escape often lose family support and face community rejection. In 2018, a 20-year-old woman named Ala was kidnapped, and when she refused to marry her abductor, he murdered her inside a police station. Her death sparked nationwide protests and renewed calls to end Ala Kachuu once and for all. Today, women's rights groups and NGOs in Kyrgyzstan are working to educate communities, strengthen legal responses, and protect women's freedom of choice. Bride kidnapping may be part of Kyrgyzstan's cultural past, but in a modern world where freedom and equality matter, many believe it's time for this tradition to end. Cultures are meant to be celebrated, not feared. And while Kyrgyzstan's history is rich and proud, this practice remains a painful reminder that not every tradition deserves to survive. Because no marriage should ever begin with fear.